Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. More Newcastle United news. The stories never ends, even though the transfer window may be over. The news never ends. It's never boring as football club. Alex Bruce and Steve Bruce are set to join West Brom. 3 months after retiring, he's set to come back into the game. Callum is the first person inside Newcastle to speak about the transfer window publicly. Alan Shearer, another class gesture. God, I love that man. But yeah, anyway guys, as always, you're new to the channel. The road to 20,000 begins, already less than 900 of the way there. That is insane. Thank you so much guys, as always. So make sure you get down there, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Smash the like button, enjoy. I appreciate your support as always. And quickly before we begin things, I have actually got an announcement. I've set up a donation page, by the way. Tyneside Life and South's got one. So pretty much what this Ko-Fi page does is, if you guys ever want to donate to the channel, you can do on that page. I'm not going to come out here and lie to anyone. I'm doing fine. I haven't got any financial issues. It's just if you ever want to donate to the channel, obviously it helps me get better videos out, really. At the same time, obviously, when I'm going all those long away trips, it costs a lot of money. So if you guys ever want to donate, the option is there. But again, I appreciate your support as always, and I'm doing fine. But yeah, Tyneside Life himself's got one. Obviously, his channel's doing great, so I thought I'd set one up as well. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get into the news. To follow up on a couple of stories from yesterday, Chris Wood is expected to be fined from the COVID outbreak in New Zealand. That's good. Imagine we didn't have a strike against Everton, that would be a nightmare. Thankfully, it seems he will be back for the game. There's nothing wrong with him. Again, it'd be huge getting him into the team. He's someone that needs to get off the mark for Newcastle. I feel like against Leeds, he had a much better game, but overall, he hasn't really done much in his first 2 matches. He is the only striker we signed. Callum will speak about him later on, but he's still expected to be out for quite a while. So a lot of pressure is going to rely on Chris Wood. Can he turn up? That is the question. Again, his stats over the past 4 seasons have shown it. However, this season, only 3 goals so far. A little concerning, but I'm sure he can pick up some form at some point because he is a really good striker. My theory regarding Jamal Lewis over the past couple of days, unfortunately to a lot of Newcastle fans, it looks like it's been proven correct. Luke Edwards came out here and said that he is set to miss out the 25-man squad and he will likely go out on loan as a result. The second I saw him reject the loan offer, I knew for a fact straight away he'd be out the 25-man squad. There's clearly not a place for him at Newcastle at this current time. Whether that would change in the future or not, I'm not too sure. But at this current time, he has no place at the club, so we've got no choice but to put him out on loan. A lot of Newcastle fans that came out and obviously discussed their opinions, not happy at all. But again, my personal opinion, I'm going to trust in Eddie Howe, I'm going to trust in the coaches. We're known for quite a while that Jamal Lewis isn't really favourable at the club. Graham Jones a couple months ago, I remember Fernandez and Jamal Lewis, those are the 2 big ones. He wasn't a fan of them for whatever reason. Eventually those 2 didn't get the game time over the likes of Clark, Lascelles, Kraft. And obviously fans have always been unhappy about it. But now, Jamal Lewis, it looks like he's going to go to that Turkish team on loan. Not a permanent move as previously reported. But still a loan move I think is good for the player. If he can come back a better player and he has a future at his club, so be it. Again, no, I don't. At this time, I honestly don't think you have a future at the club. I really feel like in the summertime we'll look elsewhere for another left back, or we'll try and sign Matt Target on a permanent move. I'm not too sure. It's going to be very hard to see him come back in the team, I feel like, though. I don't know what it is with Jamal Lewis. He just doesn't seem to be clicking on in the backroom area. I don't know. He doesn't really seem to have a future in my eyes. So, as always, we'll keep an eye on it. I hope he does have a good loan spell. A lot of fans are unhappy about it, but again, I trust the manager. The manager believes that's the best move for him, then so be it. Shocking news coming in from Manchester as it's reviewed that Ragnick came out and said that Jesse Lingard needs a couple of days to clear his head after his moves to Newcastle were blocked by Manchester. And I mean, it just proves how shocking that business was. The player clearly wants to leave. He's outright refusing to play for the club at the minute, and they still wouldn't let him go out on loan. Everybody on the planet knows he's going to leave in the free in the summer. Why would they not let him go to Newcastle? Well, 1, we're willing to pay 100% of his wages. 2, we're willing to pay, I think it was like £6-7 million just to have him on loan. They refused to let him go. It would have benefited us against the likes of West Ham, Tottenham, which could have helped Manchester United in the league. It's a shocking business by them. This player will probably not play again for Manchester United this season, if not 10 minutes every now and again. He's not interested in playing at all. He's clearly frustrated. He has been let out on loan. It's shocking business by the Glazers, and it's just been proven again. Now the player is just outright wanting some time off. Unbelievable. So yeah, again, I can't blame the owners for that, which clearly tried to get him in, but in the end, the Glazers are just clowns like they always were. It's just unbelievable. Let's get into the main story now. 61-year-old Steve Bruce, 3 months after retiring from his Newcastle job, is set to come back out and join West Brom. I want to apologise to any West Brom fan. Listen, I'm going to be as nice on Steve Bruce as possible. I'm not here to slate him. His time at Newcastle, yes, he did keep up during the pandemic, so I can't fault him for that. However, that final season for Newcastle was the nail in the coffin for me. Didn't enjoy him at all. He clearly gave up. A manager can never give up on the team. He clearly did. He came on the Telegraph the day afterwards and he was saying how he's depressed.
Saying that I would fail and that I was a useless, fat waste of space, a stupid, tactically inept cabbage head or whatever.
How the fans were always against him, how he didn't get a chance. This was a guy that was training with the team about 2-3 times a week. Listen, when I was playing college football, I was training more times a week than Steve Bruce was training that team full of athletes and team full of millionaires. It's not good enough. He gave up his team. During the international break, he went on holiday to Portugal. Bearing in mind, we were playing Manchester United the week afterwards, you know, Ronaldo's debut. And he's went back out to Portugal for a holiday. Are you joking me? How are we supposed to pick up results with the manager's just doing what he wants? He was bad what happened in the dressing room. Again, the players clearly didn't like him. Matt Ritchie called him a coward. Don't forget, that was an exclusive that got Craig Hope sacked. He continued to go on about this. Yes, I actually do believe he was depressed at Newcastle. I really think he was. But he should have walked away from that job. Since the takeover happened, he has never once at all congratulated Newcastle fans on that takeover. Any Newcastle fan will know what that takeover meant to the fans. And he never once congratulated us at all. That one really stuck around my head because if he was a Newcastle fan, that would be the first thing he'd be doing because he'd know how much that means to the fans. He never once congratulated the takeover. He never once accepted responsibility. He always blamed everyone else. I mean, he should have walked away. He should have left the job when he was depressed. He should have walked away. But instead, he waited until he was sacked because he gets £8 million. How can I feel sorry for a guy that has £8 million in his back pocket for doing a bad job? That's the best way of describing it. He got £8 million and not doing a good job. And that's why I can't feel sympathy for him. I was never a bad person to him. Obviously, look at the video there. I'm fist bumping him when I saw him in real life. I was never slagging him off. I was never horrible to him. I let him crack on with his job. And in the end, I think he dug his own grave. I didn't think he was good enough. And the owners knew that, which is why he only got the 1 game against Tottenham. And Alex Bruce is potentially going to be following him as well. Oh, God. So, yeah, he's got his coaching badges now. Clemens as well. It's just a recipe for disaster. That honestly is just a team of people just going there just to have a good time. All those 3 or 4 people are just going there just to have some pints. So they're honestly just going there for a laugh and have some fun. I can't see West Brom getting promoted. It's going to be a complete calamity. And the fact is as well, they sacked the manager just to go in for Steve Bruce as their first choice. It wasn't like they had different options. That was their first choice to go in for. So we'll see how things go. I will wish Steve Bruce the best. Again, if I see him in real life, I will buy the guy a pint. I never want to see him at Newcastle ever again. That's the only way I can put it. So yeah, look at the West Brom fans. I'll be very interested to see how he does there. But yeah, after his 3-month retirement spell, he is back. Another class act from Alan Shearer now. This guy just oozes class. Baz from World of Sport TV's put on a giveaway here. So if he reaches 1,000 members, he will try and get the shirt signed by Shearer and he will donate £100 to Shearer's charity as a result. You can see where this is going. Shearer's replied with saying he'd be more happy to sign it. That's class to see again. Club legends interacting with fan channels in this case, trying to help channels out as well as obviously help donations go to charities, which is great to see. Baz is always quite a generous person. He does these giveaways all the time. So obviously that's great for his channel. That's great for all the members trying to win the shirt. And that's obviously great for all the charities involved as well. So it's a win-win all around. Class act again by Shearer. He doesn't have to, but he will go out his way. Just like Murdad would for Steve Rave's channel again. I love to see this at a football club. I love to see these people coming out and interacting with fans and interacting with charities. It's what you want to see. It's great for the community. And yeah, I hope it keeps up. So there is a big shout out to Baz and Alan Shearer there, 2 legends. Anyway, we can finally speak about Callum Wilson now. This is a long video, so apologies, but again, a lot of stuff has came out. So Callum Wilson on his podcast, Antonio, has came out and said that he's unsure when he'll come back from his injury, so that March time frame might actually not be correct. It could potentially be longer. So obviously that's bad news. And yeah, he's said Newcastle needed to sign 1 more striker in that transfer window. So he actually is agreeing with the fans there. We should have signed no striker, he's saying. I do like the fact he's openly came out and said that. I like the fact that it's football, I speak the mind. I know for a fact under previous owners, if Callum Wilson had came out and said that he would have got a tone off behind the scenes. So it's good now that he has a chance to actually speak his mind. It's nothing bad. It's just him saying that he felt like we needed another striker, which I think the fans do agree with. Again, if Chris Wood gets injured, we are honestly screwed. So I do understand that. It's just good to hear that. I like hearing footballers actually speak their mind and obviously tell the fans how they feel, which is great to see. So yeah, that was Callum Wilson's thoughts. Speaking about the transfer window, the first person to actually do it as well. I'm looking forward to see what Amanda Staveley says about the transfer window. Honestly, she could persuade anything. She's an excellent convincer. She could honestly make zero signs and still convince me it's a good transfer window. That's how good she is at talking. But anyway, guys, we're going to finish things off there. Let me know your thoughts down below. A lot of news there to get through, so I appreciate your support as always. I might do a video tomorrow. I'm not too sure just yet. I might be busy somewhere tomorrow, but Saturday I think we'll be at the Gateshead game, and obviously Sunday onwards. 6 vlogs in 7 days before Newcastle. I can't wait. So thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.